the Aramaic and Palestinian Targum, Numbers chapter 27. And the daughters of Zelophehad, bar Hepher, bar Gilead, bar Mechir, bar Manasseh, of the family of Manasseh, bar Joseph, when they heard that the land was to be divided to the males, came to the Beth Din, trusting in the compassions of the Lord of the world. And these are the names of the daughters: Mahila, Noha, Hogila, Milcah, and Thiraz. And they stood before Moshe. After that they had stood before Eleazar the priest, the princes, and all the congregation at the door of the tabernacle of ordinance, saying, Our father died in the wilderness, but he was not among the congregation who murmured and gathered to rebel against the Lord in the congregation of Korah, but died for his own sin. Nor made he others to sin, but he had no male children. Why should the name of our father be taken away from among his family, because he had not a male child? If we are not reckoned as a son, and a mother claim or observe the Jebab, so the Jebam, our mother will take the portion of our father and of our father's brother. But if we be reckoned as a son, give us an inheritance among our father's brethren. This is one of the 4 cases of judgment brought before Moshe the prophet, and which he resolved in the manner above said. Of them some were judgments, and Moshe brought their case before the Lord. And the Lord spake with Moshe, saying, The daughters of Zelophehad have fitly spoken. This hath been written before me. But they are worthy that it be said of them, Give them possession and inheritance among the brethren of their father, and make over their father's possession unto them. And when a son of Israel shall speak and say, A man hath died without having a male child, then you shall make his inheritance to his daughter. If he have no daughter, you shall give his possession to his brothers. If he have no brothers, you shall give his possession to the brethren of his father. But if his father had no brothers, then you shall give his possession to his kinsman, who is nearest to him of his father's family to inherit. And this shall be the publication of a decree of judgment to the children of Israel, as the Lord hath commanded Moshe. And the Lord said to Moshe, Go up to this mount of Arbori, and survey the land which I have given to the children of Israel, and thou shalt see it, but thou thyself shall be gathered to thy people, as Aaron thy brother had been gathered, because you were disobedient against my word in the desert of Zin, in the congregation at the waters of strife, to sanctify me at the waters in their sight. These are the waters of strife in the desert of Zin. And Moshe spoke before the Lord, saying, May the word of the Lord, who ruleth over the souls of men, and by whom hath been given the inspiration of the Spirit of all flesh, appoint a faithful man over the congregation. Jerusalem text. And the word of the Lord, the God who ruleth over the spirit of all flesh, appoint a praiseworthy man over the people of the congregation, who may go out before them to set battle in array, and may come in before them from the battle, who may bring them out from the bands of their enemies, out from the hands of their enemies, and bring them into the land of Israel, that the congregation of the Lord may not be without the wise, nor go astray among the nations as sheep who go astray, having no shepherd. And the Lord said to Moshe, Take to thee Yahushua bar Nun, a man upon whom abideth the spirit of prophecy from before the Lord, and lay thy hand upon him, and make him stand before Eleazar the priest and the whole congregation, and instruct him in their presence. And thou shalt confer a ray of thy brightness upon him, that all the congregation of the sons of Israel may be obedient to him. And he shall minister before Eleazar the priest. And when any matter is hidden from him, he shall inquire for him before the Lord by Uriah, according to the word of Eleazar the priest. They shall go forth to battle, and come in to do judgment, he and all the sons of Israel with him, even all the congregation. And Moshe did as the Lord commanded him, and took Yahushua, and caused him to stand before Eleazar the priest and all the congregation, and he laid his hands upon him, and instructed him, as the Lord had commanded Moshe. And of course the name Yahushua is who we know as Joshua. Interesting, it's the same name as our Saviour. Yeah, praise be his name. That's the end of the reading.